Hi everyone, back with more Zenless. Going to be checking out the Sword Seeker Chronicle event now. So, before I get to that, let me just do this. Giant clip. Today is Monday. Let's reset. Shit, I did not do dailies yesterday for this either.
It's over.
Yeah, 20 did dailies. Hang on. Did I not? Really? Damn. Okay. Then I should spend some extra.
No escape. Watch out. Weakling.
I feel like I forgot to change the amount of battles. Yeah, I forgot. Oh well. That's fine, that's fine.
It's our turn, bro.
Okay, I'll make it painless. It's over. Here's a taste of the abyss. Purging slash. My blade is already healed. One step further. Right. Scatter.
try. Yeah, we start 110 just for goals. Yep, I expected. Okay, let me just. Oh. Oh, it's remixed though. Alright. Okay, that's all I can do for now. Joint investigation. Damn, 2 days left. Why do I cut all of this stuff so damn close? Which video tape should I pick? They all look pretty good. Hey there, here to pick out some videotapes. I'm not sure if I should rent this one called My Hill. Looking at its plot summary, it's about a scientist who discovers the possibility of a coming hollow disaster, and after failing to convince anyone of the danger, he's forced to face the catastrophe alone. Ultimately, he proves too weak to stop the disaster. Sounds like a thought-provoking film. That thought-provoking whispers more like something that's happening around. Huh? What? Nah, it's nothing. Just feels like this movie isn't really my thing. I'll rent Return to Gylo City instead. This one? Oh, that's the collector's edition. So does that mean it isn't available to rent? Or do I need to pay extra deposit? Normally it's not for rent, but go on, take it. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you. If only there were more people like you. People who really care about others. Sometime later, Return to Gylo City is long overdue. The woman still hasn't come back to return it. It's like this time good intentions didn't quite get rewarded after all. Next, don't tell me that lady isn't planning to return it. This collector edition's tapes going for hundreds or thousands of them on second-hand sites. Right, pretty sure I've taken a bigger deposit. Can't let Wise know, and I'm definitely not covering it. I get money. A message from Miss Tsukishiro Yanagi. Foxy, do you have a moment? Hand needs your help with a crucial joint investigation operation. It's actually a problem that you can't solve, Miss Yanagi. This isn't the time for jokes. It's precisely because it's a problem we can't solve that we come to you, Foxy. Would you come to hand headquarters? The situation is a bit complicated, and I'll explain everything to you in detail once you get here. Sure, I'll be there real soon. Okay. Oh, well, didn't expect to see you at the temple. By the way, the collector editions of Return to Gylo City. After tidying up the tapes that aren't for rental, I was about to return it to the store. Shifu bro did. Oh, I see. I thought Shifu and Senior Guang were busy dealing with the mayor's commission. Didn't expect they had time for me. Sorry, I'll ask her about it later. Lucy and Nagi has something else to discuss with you. Take your time organizing. I'm heading out. Hurry to hand headquarters to avoid Wise's questioning. Lol. Run, Belle, run! Like the little coward you are.
Is that lighter up ahead? And Lucy too?
Ooh, interesting.
Let's go say hi.
Interesting. Our delivery drivers went missing right after dropping off your goods. If you're not responsible, then who is? I told you everything I know. Why don't you believe me, miss? Lighter, see, what are you doing here? Don't even mention it. When this went to deliver stuff at hand yesterday and still hasn't come back. Yep. Yeah, we reached out to the other shipping crews to help look for her, but there hasn't even been a trace of her anywhere. I see. Can you try to recall anything else, Mr. Guard? I've already told you everything I can. Yesterday afternoon, that delivery girl stormed straight into the guard room and insisted on adding nitro fuel and ice cubes to my healthy tea. And she kept muttering 30-something prime time to hustle. Let's get hyped, man. And then, haven't missed any details, right? Then she went to unload the cargo and headed back to the outer ring right after. She even gave me her nitro fuel, saying she needed to rush back to the place to stock up. Oh, right, I remember now. Before she left, she asked me about Papago Hollow. Something about delivering an urgent order along the way. Papago, the big hollow in the outer ring. Yeah, and that one, I tried to stop her, told her the hollows have been acting up and are more dangerous now. She didn't even listen. Just floated and vanished. I can't believe it. So many already mapped hollows she could deliver to, and she goes chasing after Papago. How are we supposed to find her? Any help? It's fine, Proxy. Maybe she just partied too hard and passed out inside. Let's figure it out ourselves first. You go take care of your own work. Alright, I'll head to hand then. Let me know if you need any help. Don't worry, Proxy, I'll keep you in the loop. So we gotta head to Papago, but that's the divine maze after all. This is giving me a headache. Oh yeah, some lines voice and some not. This is so irritating. Oh wow, this is voiced. Okay.
Hello, Belle. Thank you for coming. We had no choice but to turn to a civilian for help this time. Nansen will go over the details of the commission with you.
Hello, I'm Nansen, head of intelligence for Section 2. I'll brief you on the details for this mission. Should you choose to accept, please carefully...
Huh? Wait a sec. This all sounds super official.
Yes, because it's regarding the stability of the Hollow. So please listen carefully. After the recent incidents in Lemnian Hollow, there's been a significant rise of activity in the 6 Great Hollows. In response, HAND and the White Star Institute have both organized investigations and surveillance activities. A week ago, a researcher named Penny from the White Star Institute went missing while carrying out an observation mission in Papago Hollow. The Institute's data management department later discovered that a large amount of confidential information was lost during this period. And the one who recently accessed the info was actually Penny. Once HAND received the Institute's search commission, Deputy Chief Yanagi led a 4-person squad into Papago Hollow and began recon and search operations. That was about 3 days ago. The weird thing is, after the squad entered the Hollow, they began to show symptoms of their memories being scrambled. It took their best effort just to escape the Hollow.
Scrambled memories. Yanagi, are you okay?
Yes, I've fully recovered. A medical examination found that ether had corrupted our brains to varying degrees. What's puzzling is that we were all equipped with the highest quality protective equipment. Whether it's common ether particles or miasma from Lemmian Hollow, neither should be able to affect us. After a comprehensive assessment of the situation in Papago Hollow, we determined that conventional anti-hollow strategies would prove ineffective against the legendary Divine Maze. So, I applied to the higher-ups for clearance to contract civilians in hopes that you could lead us through the Divine Maze, locate Penny, and recover the information. Since Joyous' disappearance, you're the best and only remaining option for us.
Huh? Me? Navigate the Divine Maze solo? Isn't that a bit risky? Just because the Pioneer of Proxies could do it doesn't mean I can.
You won't be operating alone. Chief Miyabi has also decided to personally join the team. Since this is an important operation, the mayor also commissioned Yishun Shifu and Yishongguang Shifu from Yonghui Summit to assist us.
3 Void Hunter level individuals in a single operation? Isn't that a little overkill?
We suspect that the info Penny took contains the Institute's core research data on the creator. If that data is leaked, it could have immeasurable consequences. So it would help if you could also contact additional assistance aside from the 3 Void Hunter level agents.
Regarding Penny's motives, we found this recording in her personal belongings.
I did everything I could to warn the world, but all I got in return was indifference and sarcasm. Now, I've chosen the Creator's embrace, and will submit those powers that don't belong to us as an offering.
Those damned Exaltists are at it again?
It is still unclear whether the forces at play here are remnants of the Exaltists, but there's no doubt that the Creator was influencing her actions. We are planning to organize multiple joint investigation teams. The initial goal is to obtain more information about the Hollow to facilitate future investigations.
Well, seeing how urgent the situation is, I'll take the commission. I'll also contact anyone who can help.
I knew I could count on you. In that case, I hereby announce that our joint investigation has officially begun. Operation Codename, the Divine Maze.
Get a hand hit with this. Wow, everyone just gathers like that quickly. I never expected you'd be able to get so many helps, Proxy. The follow-up operation is expected to be conducted in groups of 3, entering different areas of the Papago Hollow for investigation. You can check with Nansen for the specific arrangements. We need you to guide us through later. Just like my job. By the way, there's one more thing to discuss. The Vital Proxy isn't exactly well received by hands higher ups, which can make substituting reports a bit tricky. That's why I consulted with Chief Miyabi as I felt you needed a more official title. You already have 2 titles to choose from. You can pick whichever one you prefer. One is the Special Guide, position and authority simulated of an independent investigator of Portal Zero. The other is Crimson Twilight, which was suggested to be by Soldier 11 of the Defense Force. Apparently, it's a title you used during previous collaborations with her. Special Guide works, please. That's the one. Don't bring up the other title again. Got it, the report will use you as a Special Guide. I'll handle the details. Let's head to Nansen and get the mission started. So Proxy doesn't have the Crimson Eye. I always thought it was some special training you went through but never mentioned. Oh. Oh, see the co-op mission? Huh, Astra and Lighter, that's interesting. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, Proxy. Shouldn't I be the one thanking you? Oh, after accepting your invitation, I got caught up going over the script the executive director had forgot to explain. I actually have a very important goal for coming here this time. I'm here to get some real-life experience for the Hollow-themed horror film we are about to shoot. Don't get careless, there's very little known about Papago. It's okay, that's exactly the kind of unknown fear we are looking for. During my last film, the director suggested I spend some time experiencing life in the Wi-Fi Peninsula. For this new film about exploring the Hollow, I definitely need to practice what I preach. You've got it completely wrong. Thanks for helping me get Hair to enter Papago, Proxy. Having them as backup really puts my mind at ease. Just using what's already there to help out. I should be the one thanking you for helping us with the investigation. Don't worry, I'll never let tracking bunnies get in the way of your investigation. Just leave it to me. Leave it to you, isn't it supposed to be you all? Season coming along? She really wanted to colonize a rare chance to work with hand, but when she heard that there was a risk of going missing inside, she reluctantly declined. She even wanted something like going missing for 10 hours. Do you realize how much trouble that big idiot Caesar can get to into 10 hours? Lol. Ah yeah, here's special guide. Deputy Chief Yanagi, Mr. Lighter, and Miss Astra Yao will be in charge of the first investigation. They'll be setting up data powers in the southern Papago area to get a feel for the hollow situation. Also, there's some intel everyone needs to be aware of. The special ether energy in Papago is extremely dangerous, affecting both human bodies and machinery to varying degrees. Yes, the bang boom we brought into the hollow quickly failed. Luckily, both the investigators inside and I could still see and hear everything. Our vision and hearing weren't affected. Based on this, we had the R&D team design this neural interface patch. It can read the images and sounds in your brain and transmit them through the data pulse to enable communication within the hollow. Well, its stability, battery life, and freedom of use aren't nearly as reliable as bang boom, but for now, it's the only way to communicate. This spell will then interpret what you see and hear to make judgments about the hollow's environment and guide your directions. So what Bell saw wasn't from my cameras and microphones, but from my own eyes and ears. I can assure you, you won't collect any extra information, and you can take it off as soon as the mission's complete. Well, you have to request a song from me then. I'll sing anything you like. I actually wouldn't recommend that. Never mind, it's fine. If everyone's ready, please board the field vehicle and begin the investigations. Let's go, time to investigate. Solo. Let's enter solo investigation. Solo investigations use specific agents. Let's head into Breaking Thunder solo investigation first.
What was that sound?
Probably just tinnitus from ether adaptation. Let's keep moving. Thanks to you, preparing today's report should be a sin.
Oh, this is definitely interesting. The Breaking Thunder area lining will appear wherever the player is when players on the strike use provide assist to redirect and nearby enemies when enemies are present, enemies safer. Oh, interesting.
If the team has been headed,
Watch out, Yanagi! Lightning's coming down up ahead.
I see it. But I'm thinking maybe we can use the lightning strikes against our enemies. Good.
That was amazing, Yanagi! I can't believe you actually used the lightning as a counterattack.
It was just a guess. I didn't expect it to actually work. I just didn't want to split my focus dodging lightning while fighting. The lightning is a bit too dense here.
Yeah, maybe the lightning is what's causing the time-space distortion here.
This is pretty fun. Not gonna lie.
Hold on. Looks like there are some clues up ahead. Let's investigate first.
Thanks to you, preparing today's report.
Looks like a clue. Let's bag it for now.
Oh, I got teleported. Okay, interesting.
One strike will suffice!
Huh.
There's some kind of beacon-like device ahead. It might be able to heal you.
Milestone. Okay.
Focus on high-risk targets. I strike like lightning, without a trace. A clean sweep.
Oh, that was cool.
There's a control terminal up ahead. Activating it might open a new route. Take the side path. Let's regroup with everyone first.
Miss Astra, I didn't expect you'd join us for the investigation.
Investigation? Yes, but I'm mainly here to get some hands-on experience for a horror film I'll be shooting later.
A horror film? Hands-on experience?
Yeah! I didn't expect the vibe here to be so perfect for my film. Terror Cruise and The Dock were both filmed at docks in pouring rain like this.
Oh, I see. Then, what about Mr. Lighter? I heard you're the champion of Sons of Caledon. The proxy must have gone through quite a bit of trouble to commission you, right?
Huh? Oh, it's nothing so complicated. I'm just here to look for someone.
Oh, they must be a very important family member to you if you're willing to enter such a dangerous hollow for them.
Family? Sort of. More like a confused idiot who can't find her way home.
Is that so? All right. In that case, I think we should evacuate first.
And I get so confused. Deputy Chief Yanagi, I still don't get it. Why do we have to ask her for help? I looked into her and her background is all over the place. A video store owner, a disciple of Yunkui Summit, champion of the Ultimate Angler Championship, contestant of Bidu's Got Do, and she even ran a resort with a few students. Feels like just a hobby-heavy, skill-heavy, normal citizen, and she can't even pay the electric bill on time at the shop. Hey, that's not our fault. I still insist on commissioning the legendary Proxy Fated. He's the only one who can help us. If Chief Miyabi hadn't stepped in to shut down our investigation, we would have already found him by now. Well, the thing is, don't worry, just leave getting his cooperation to us. The intelligence division has its methods. And if it really comes down to it, I'll handle it myself. Sweet talking, threatening, I'll even drop to my knees if I have to. Well, actually, I still have some intelligence to sort through, so I'll take my leave. Sorry about that. Benson means no harm. He just doesn't know you yet, so the trust isn't quite there. It's okay, I get it. Speaking of which, Miss Astra won't be able to assist us due to scheduling conflicts. But fortunately, we already have a basic understanding of the Papago Hollow. Even though its temporal patterns are chaotic, there are certain correlations we can work with. To facilitate the operation, we think you should be the one to determine the candidates for the next investigation. There will still be a team of 3 to enter the Papago Hollow. If you're ready to move forward, go talk to Nansen to get the details. He should provide a few people organizing intel. Can give me a second. Everyone's gone. Yeah, here's special guide, and sorry about earlier, I may have been a bit too harsh. It's just that having someone unfamiliar serve as a hollow guide makes me uneasy. Guide's judgment is directly tied to the safety of the investigation team. As the one in charge of intel and coordination, I have to be extra cautious. It's okay, I get it. Thanks for being so understanding. By the way, I just finished organizing the clues I collected in the hollow. Wanna take a look? Let's check out what the investigation clue we just got. All collected clues and their corresponding hints will be displayed here. Head back and continue the investigation. Head back and continue the investigation. Including any clues you might collect later, I'll add them all to the clue board in a cue card for you to check and analyze anytime. From experience, a clue might seem useless at first glance, but there's always one detail that ends up being key down the line. Kind of like detective work, sometimes the most offhand remark solves the toughest case. Makes sense. Sorry, once I start talking intel, I tend to get carried away. If you're ready, hop into the field vehicle and start the joint investigation with your teammates. More survey data rewards available. First select Breaking Thunder Standard. This is recommended investigation rating. Okay, hang on. Okay, here's what resume is right here. From here, let's pick this agent. Shen Guang. Wait, but my Shun Guang is crap. Are they really gonna make me? Fine. That was weird.
The weather's nice today. Maybe we could catch a movie together. This is the I always feel at ease with you at my side. The weather
Eradicate all evil.
Yeah, let's put in 3 Void Hunters for the rolls. Just remember that Yami doesn't have any Resonium equipped.
Victory will be ours.
Looks like a clue. Let's bag it for now. These enemies aren't too tough. Let's take them out quickly.
Shadowless blade. The cold is silent. Nothing special.
All enemies down. On to the next area.
Go with this. Currently training in, thinking about what training to do.
Looks like a clue. Let's bag it for now. If we can take out all the enemies quickly, we might get an extra bonus.
Put your hand. My blade is already sheathed. Focus. Breathe. I'm here. Victory. The only option. This force is unmatched. Yeah.
All clear. But I bet we can do it even faster next time. Those are some massive bolts. Stay alert.
Perfect timing.
For a second, I thought we were gonna get zapped too.
Currently training in, thinking about what training to do.
Strong enemy incoming. Eyes up.
It's over.
A measure of steel.
Troublesome.
All evil. Nice one.
A fleeting dream, a passing moment.
Will becomes reborn. Restore order. Brings victory. All in one strike. Victory in one strike.
No forgiveness. Victory, the only option.
Guys to blame.
My blade is already sheathed. The cold is silent. I'll handle this. It's over. Shadowless blade. Doesn't seem worth drawing my blade.
It's over. Everyone okay? Hot base? Feels like something that'll warm you right up in winter. Nice find.
Oh, like the co-op is a little fun actually.
Pushing me out. Ready for combat.
Damn it, I can't look down.
Purging slash. Yeah. Exterminate all evil. No forgiveness. My blade is already sheathed. Weakling. Troublesome. I'll handle this. Now's the time. My blade is already sheathed. The cold is silent. Weakling. Victory, the only option. This force is unmatched. Perfect teamwork. Yeah. It's over. Leave the fountain. Perfect timing. Weakling. No forgiveness. Careful. I swear on my blade. I'll handle this. Exterminate all evil. Yeah. Now. The cold is silent. My blade is restore order. All evil cut away. We're unstoppable. Purge the filth, then sheathe the blade.
Wow, I contributed the least.
Investigation done. Let's go tell Nansen what we found.
After sending any emote. What the hell is that? what we can see, the Papago Hollow is in a spatial, highly unusual state. Not only is that the usual spatial chaos, but time itself is completely out of whack in there. Areas and objects from different time periods are all jumbled together, wrapped in constant rain and lightning, chaotic and extremely dangerous. Yes, what's strange is that many of the scenes and objects seem to be related to me. Really? Besides scenes from my time in the Defense Force, there are also items I've encountered during my work in Section 6. It's a bit unsettling. Fortunately, the helpers that Bell contacted have arrived at headquarters one after another. I hope their assistance can help us break through this fog of confusion. Just doing my job. No need to be honest, thanks to your connections, other squads are running their investigations in parallel. Once the data for the southern area is fully collected, we'll be ready to move on to the next phase. Meanwhile, the executive officer is looking into Penny's traces around the area. If we combine that intel with what we uncovered in the Hollow, we might finally figure out Penny's motives and the truth behind Papa. Anson produces a dossier on Penny. Inside the folder is a picture of a woman who looks awfully familiar. Kind of familiar that screams she borrowed my collector's edition of Return to Giallo City and never returned it. What is he, staring real hard at the picture? You know her or something? You bet I know her. She hasn't returned my videotape. Oh, I see. I thought you might have had some inside info on her. Well, either way, this works out. We can handle official and personal matters together. If you're interested in her investigation result or Papago's old records, feel free to come to me for info. Of course, you can also go to Deputy Chief Yanagi if you are ready for the next phase of the investigation. She's finalizing the plans for the operation in the western part of the Hollow. Ah, yeah, here, Bell. We completed the first phase and successfully get the Hollow data from Papago's south area. From what we can see, the Hollow's interior is filled with unusual thunderstorms throwing both space and time into chaos. But thanks to Bell's assessment, we've managed to map out the relationship between spatial fissures. I barely did anything, just went by my intuition. Based on those connections, we've also charted a route for exploring the western area. Alan, Singy, and Soldier 11 are about to head out. For the next phase, our target is to gather as much information about Penny as possible while investigating the Papago Hollow. While Yanagi is in the middle of going over the operation plan, a familiar figure suddenly ran up to everyone. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt your meeting. This special guy, your two friends from the Outer Ring are having an argument at the door. Noise is getting so loud it's disrupting our work. We should go check it out. Is that Lighter and Lucy? I'll go right now. Interesting. If you ain't the manager who made me work during my break, so you're the one who gave boss that permission? Yes, that was me, but I requested it through Lycon. Boss has other things to handle. The Hollows keep causing problems, and we are swamped, and so is boss. I'm the only one with time. What a shame for my rare day off. It ends up being taken by overtime work. Sorry. It's fine. Let's get this done quickly so I can go shopping with me and the others tomorrow. Well, I didn't expect to receive an invitation from you. Is that a problem? Normally, for joint investigations requests like this from Han, we have to go through official channels for public security. But don't worry, I've already taken care of everything. Thanks, Singy. No need to thank you. It's just another mission from the precinct. In recent years, there have been quite a few cases of thieves escaping into the Papago Hollow. I'm merely passing through to catch some criminals. That shouldn't affect the mission, right? Rest assured, we are all heading to the Hollow to find people, so the goal is basically the same. It's just a shame that Shu Yan has a case to deal with and can't join us. Oh, Zhao is there as well. Interesting.
She is not to be trusted, Lighter. You can't let down your guard just because she's so pink and soft and squishy looking.
Hey, I'm not letting my guard down. You were the one who kept saying she's so pink and soft and squishy looking. But also cold, calculating, and scary smart.
Hey, Lighter. Did you find any information about Bernice? Huh? Xiaojiao, what are you doing here? Proxy, come over here and talk some sense into Lighter. This person, who claims to be from some TOPS auditing organization, is completely fooling him. I'm not fooling anyone. I'll help you find your lost friend. I just need you to bring me something I need after that. But Mr. Lighter here keeps saying that any commission for the champion needs to be discussed with his boss. When I called his boss, the lady couldn't even handle basic math and kept throwing around idioms I couldn't understand. No, what she was saying? Forget it. It's all my fault. I should have taught her better. So, what is it you need, Xiaojiao? Originally, I didn't want to get you involved. But now that you're here, I'll just tell you. It's simple. Krampus needs that missing data about the creator. We'd like to get a copy from one of the agents who were invited for the investigation. In exchange, I'll give some key intel regarding Papago Hollow. Sorry, that really isn't my call to make. Besides, we've already made some preliminary assessments about the electrical environment and chaotic temporal patterns in Papago Hollow. I knew you'd have some reservations, so I didn't plan on contacting you. But I wouldn't be too overconfident if I were you. It's pretty daring to draw conclusions without having clearly seen the nature of the Divine Maze yet. Without having clearly seen its nature? What do you mean? Mr. Lighter, why don't you let the proxy listen to Bernice's last voice message?
Huh? You mean all the weird stuff she said?
Guys, you'll never guess what I found! There's a huge nitro fuel park inside Papago Hollow! Fire is raining from the sky, and nitro fuel made with the latest formula is exploding everywhere! Pew pew pew! It's like watching fireworks on Gilded Carrot Day. Holcra, you have to come check this out! I know you'll love it!
No need to overthink it, Proxy. She's always like this. Just one drop of nitro fuel, and she'll be up for the whole night. Then the next day, she'll be half asleep, saying all kinds of nonsense.
Something doesn't add up. The guard said Bernice was rushing back to Blazewood because she'd given away all her nitro fuel, and this message came shortly after she left hand. So she shouldn't have been half asleep. The only possibility is that the place she was describing actually exists. But it was raining pretty heavily at the stormy harbor we explored earlier. I didn't see any signs of fire.
You have a point. I didn't think about that.
Uh-oh. The second investigation squad is already following the route I planned with Deputy Chief Yanagi. We have to warn them.
Now, update Nansen on the whole situation and a few unexpected possibilities. This needs our attention. Officer Qingyi and Miss Ellen haven't entered yet. The bad news is that Soldier 11 has already gone into the hollow. We'll brief Soldier 11 on the specifics once we've connected to the system. Get moving as soon as you're ready. If it's an emergency, you need to report it immediately. No time to waste, let's go. Just a second. S-
What was that? Comms acting up?
Can you hear me, Soldier 11? I'll guide you through the search from here.
No reaction. Copy that. Good to have you with me.
Watch out for these meteors. Flames ignite wherever they land.
Flames? That's the last thing I'm afraid of.
Okay, so the same thing.
Awaiting. Counter!
How do I do for this?
You alright, Soldier 11? You're kinda on fire.
I'm fine. I'm not fired up yet. I can feel it. Fire is charging me up.
That meteor seems to have blasted open a passage. Let's keep moving this way. Not good. Enemies are closing in. Let's take them out.
As long as I can use these flames, I don't care how many come at me.
Not moving as easy
Looks
as
like
lightning.
there's some kind of security panel up ahead. We should go take a look.
Ah, the same.
One moment. I'm cracking the gate control.
Hold on, Soldier 11. It seems to have triggered some kind of alarm. Enemies are pouring in. You can't hold off so many enemies and crack that device at the same time by yourself. Let's come back with a team to clear this area next time. We'd better retreat for now.
Huh? We're done here already? I only just got fired up.
Simmer down for now. I know a girl who loves starting fires. I'll introduce you to next time. Let's pull back and go over what we've got so far.
Copy that. Maybe tonight I'll try those noodles Seed was talking about. The kind that makes you breathe fire. Hopefully, that'll keep the fire burning.
Finally, escorted Soldier 11 to the medical area to get her settled, but the bizarre situation in the hall still left everyone torn. The port was pouring with rain, but just a few steps to the west and suddenly the outer ring is nothing but flames. It's getting weirder by the minute. Maybe I should ask Xiao Zhao. I think I saw her by the entrance. She always seems to know something. Easy voice. Damn it, yo Proxy, can't believe you came all the way to see me. Let me guess, it's probably all the weird stuff going on in the hollow that's got you scratching your head, and now you're thinking you've got no choice but to deal with me, huh? Explain to Xiao Zhao how the rain lash port somehow transformed into a fire scorched outer ring in the blink of an eye. Outer Ring's wilderness and stormy port are showing up right next to each other. Haven't you ever wondered why? Is the spatial chaos caused by ether? Is it so chaotic that even the data pulse can't track it? Geez, have you ever played HIA's VR games? You mean this is all just an illusion? So it was all just a VR simulation? Something like that, but judging from what I experienced, inside it was more like an illusion. As for what triggered the illusion, and what type of illusion it was, I can only tell you if you're really being bring out the creator's data. Well, no rush. Take your time. My offer's good forever. Damn, she's extorting us. Okay, before I continue, I'm gonna go use the toilet real quick. I'll be back in a minute. Holy shit, I slipped! Okay, I'm back. Well, I was just looking for you. We suspended all investigations, but I need to discuss with you about the situation regarding the hole that suddenly turned into a flaming area. To explain your assessment to the anarchists, this could all be a VR-like solution. Didn't mention Zhao's presence. A VR simulation illusion. It's a bold idea, but a reasonable one. That would also explain why the objects in the electrical environment are all connected to me. Some powers in the hollow must have extracted my memories to simulate this environment. But when exactly were our memories captured, and when did we enter this simulated environment? Should we keep exploring while investigating at the same time? For now, that's our only option. At the very least, we need to understand why the chaotic electrical environment suddenly turned into a fiery area. I'll go over this with the tech team once you're ready. Hop on the field vehicle and start the investigation. This time investigating droid will be normal. Press again to remove breaking down the normal attachment. Details. Perfect dodge. Okay, so I need to dodge this time.
The weather's nice today. Maybe we could catch him up.
Ready and waiting.
I always feel at ease with you at my side. The weather's nice.
Eradicate all evil. We can. This weather's. This is the path I follow. Victory will be ours.
Looks like a clue. Let's bag it for now. If we can take out all the enemies quickly, we might get an extra bonus. Restore order!
Nothing special.
All clear. But I bet we can do it even faster next time.
Thinking about what training to do.
This one might help us with our research on the area. Let's take it. Hack the security device, and we should be able to get through. Don't let the enemies get near the teammate who's doing the hacking.
My blade is already sheathed. Saw right through that.
Nice, it's unlocked. Let's move on to the next phase.
For the next debriefing, I'll have Yanagi attend in my place.
The flames are growing more intense here. Stay alert and avoid them.
Nothing special.
Whew, finally cooling down. I thought we were about to get roasted. This one might help us with our research on the area. Let's take it. It's no good. The startup hint says, give me a heartbreak record. What's that supposed to mean? Strong enemy incoming! Eyes up!
It's over. swear on my blade. A fleeting dream, a passing moment.
Will becomes the sword. Yeah, the sword brings victory. Now's the time. No forgiveness.
Doesn't seem worth drawing my blade.
It's over. Everyone okay?
Today's fortune favors well.
Currently training in thinking about what training to do. Hoshimi Miyabi, ready for combat. My blade is already shadowless blade. Perish here. Weaklings. I'll handle this. Victory, the only option. Troublesome. My blade is already sheathed. This force is unmatched. Together as one. Vanishing in an instant. Weak. Press forward. My blade is already sheathed. Careful! No forgiveness! Evil! Purging slash! Yeah.
Still not enough.
All evil cut away.
We're unstoppable.
Purge the filth, then sheathe the blade.
Really? The agents? Only one. How After the joint investigation, the dazed and confused Bernice is found near the hollow exit and taken back to hand for a medical checkup. Roxy, good thing you were here, otherwise I never would have guessed Bernice being passed out right by the hollow exit. And finish their basic examinations and questioning, then let us go, taking her back to the hollow for a short beat. What's wrong? The fire's out. Don't stop now. Hey, what are you doing? Acting all formal, huh? I'll finish this nitro fuel. You go ahead however you like. Go ahead however I like. Forget that. Coming back to Blazewood to rest. Ah, look at that. Drool's dripping down your chin. Lighter, Piper's ride is almost here. Come help me get her over. Hold on, let me finish talking to Proxy and I'll be right there. I really need to thank you this time. Without you putting in a good word and without Hen's help, who knows how long it would have taken us to find her. Don't worry, even now that we've found police, I'll keep helping you investigate. That's a promise from the champion and I never go back on my word. Either if you don't get over here right now, you're in big trouble later, and I keep my word too. Alright, I'm here. Lucy helps Bernice into Piper's vehicle and heads back to Blazewood, while Micah stays behind at Hand Headquarters just as promised to continue the investigation. Ooh, different people. Sorry, Proxy, when you sent a message, I was still in the hollow looking for Garden Day. I didn't see your message until I left the hollow. But the moment I got your message, I rushed over. An unknown hollow, the mysterious material. This is so exciting. Keep it cool, Lucia, this is a mission. We're not here to play with the interiors. Yeah, I get it. It's a mission. Just trust me. Trust is a little hard right now. Isn't it just about entering the hollow, exploring for intel, finding the missing institute members, and finally bringing out the supergiant ethereal Papago? What the heck is a supergiant ethereal? Just you focus on the ethereal, aren't you? Ooh, both of them. According to Miss Yanagi, the situation here is still unclear and requires further investigation. Shifu, Senior, you're here. I heard my disciple has been keeping you error to say. Of course, as your Shifu, I have come to help. Shifu, you're fooling Bell again. It was actually the mayor who contacted us and sent us here. Don't turn official business into a personal favor, hey? Dealing with reduced threats and clearing out the hollow stages. Why bother splitting it into duty and personal matters? Well, I'm counting on you as the hollow guide for this mission. Once it's over, I'll take you and Shao to a dessert shop with Jan's waters. Miss Miyabi recommended it. It's a new soft and chewy dessert that's really good. Okay. Still haven't found everything. Ah, there you are. I just finished reviewing the observation data with the Intelligence Division. We can all confirm our hypothesis that scenes witnessed in Papago are illusions simulated from entrance memories. Unlike ordinary illusions, the ether in Papago seems capable of synchronizing from 5 senses, letting multiple people experience the same individual's illusory world together. And this flaming altering is Bernice's illusion. At the same time, after conducting medical checks on both Bernice and the agents investigating the hollow, we found that the hollow continues to drain our energy as soon as we enter its illusory zones. Therefore, at this stage, we must quickly identify the cause of these illusions. Otherwise, we'll just be chasing shadows while the hollow continues to corrupt our mind and drain our energy. We've also discovered an ether anomaly area in the northwest of Papago. According to reports, developer Heavy Industries once conducted construction surveys there, and now we can barely spare any manpower as we're struggling to make progress with both Penny's case and the investigation into the illusions. worries, I can help out. Why don't you take a break first? Yeah, I should get some rest. Sorry, I got a little too anxious with the investigation in Roadblock. You plan to assist as a guide and check the situation from the field people. However, the inter concentration in that area is quite high and extremely dangerous, so please exercise utmost caution. By the way, your shift will and should be at hand headquarters by now. There's also a little girl with wants who came along. Go say hi when you get a moment. That's the rest for now and plan on next steps tomorrow. Are you here with the results of the external investigation? We get oh, it's like interesting. Well, did you get some rest? Yeah, back to full energy. Good, I've gone over the issues we've ran into. But now it seems both the storm-torn time board and the fire cover altering our illusions, the VR-like simulations based on our memories. But aside from trapping us in illusions, the Papa Hollow also drains our strength when we're inside. Unfortunately, we still don't know what's causing the illusions. Manson and I will take another look at the info sent back by the data power meter. Maybe we'll be able to find something in there. Please come talk to me if you remember anything that might be of help. Of course. Tsukishiro Yanagi climbs into your field vehicle, apparently heading off to speak with Manson about the Hollow Data. And with Yanagi's will still fresh in your mind, you find yourself wondering the cause of the illusions as well. How do we even fall into the illusions? I think I didn't even know where to begin with that question. How did Joyous manage to make his way through a highly complex hollow like divine it's all on its own like that? Wait, is this a message from Xiao Xiao? Why does this feel like someone had to just as you want to fall asleep? She didn't pump some kind of listening device in her brain, did she? It feels like the only way to know for sure is to ask her. Why she wants you to create this data to her again. Hey Proxy, I heard that your investigation is stalling in. I bet you're also totally caught up in the Divine Maze puzzle right now. Have you been secretly tapping into my communications? Are you reading my brains or something? Are you secretly reading brains or something? Nah, if I were monitoring you, wouldn't even know it. Of course I did. How about meeting at our usual spot by the hand entrance later? I bet you have a whole bunch of questions for me. And I might continue this later tonight. It's a pretty big event. Seems Cell hasn't arrived at the agreed upon location yet. You sort of the information you have so far.
The two areas we've explored so far seem to be closely related to the people who went in with us. In the stormy area, many scenes and objects felt familiar to Yanagi, and the fire area was basically Bernice's dream nitro fuel party. But if our theory's right, and everyone's in something like an HIA VR simulation, then how did we all get in?
Tricky, isn't it, Proxy? Having trouble figuring it out, huh? You sure you don't want to consider my offer? I'm talking key information about the Divine Maze. All you need to do is provide me with a copy of the data on the creator. As long as you're careful, no one will find out.
Aren't you worried that I'll use your intel to clear the Divine Maze, and then bail on giving you the creator's data?
Yes, there is a risk. But for some reason, there's this voice in my head telling me I can trust you. I can tell you what's actually going on here. Tops tried to intercept the data on the creator when they found out that it was missing. But the idiots they sent almost got wiped out in Papago Hollow. This is what led to Krampus's involvement, and I'm the one overseeing things now. So, it's a win-win for both of us. If you accept, you can quickly clear the Divine Maze and catch the Institute's rogue researcher, and I get the data I want. It'll save everyone a lot of trouble. Even if you don't give it to me, Krampus can still intercept the data through other means, and we might find ourselves standing on opposing sides. Things would get a lot messier.
Sorry, I don't want to betray Yanagi's trust. Besides, my integrity as a professional proxy won't allow me to do that.
Alright, I understand. You have your concerns. Well, seeing as you're in such a pickle, I'll give you one last little hint. I'm guessing you're wondering how you fell into the illusion.
Huh? A free hint? But you know what they say. There's no such thing as a free lunch.
Of course it's not free. As for the price, we can settle that later. Think, Proxy, think. A substance that can extract consciousness and memories, and even inflict madness on those who touch it. We've come across plenty of that back in Lemnian Hollow, remember?
You mean miasma. So there might be lots of miasma in Papago Hollow?
I can't tell you that. Any further info will be paid content.
Anyway, thank you for the intel, Xiao Zhao.
Hurry back to headquarters with this key intel.
Hello? Can you hear me? Doesn't sound like things went too well there. Do you need my help, Senior Zhao? I don't mind taking things from hand. No need. I don't want to complicate things. Besides, I can't afford owing you a favor. Ouch, that hurts. How could I possibly have Senior Zhao owe me anything? After all, you said you couldn't handle the miasma there on your own. I'm willing to help out of love as your companion. You expect me to believe that? If you got mixed up in all this, we might really end up becoming the Proxy's enemies. Just don't worry about it. I'll go back into Papago Hollow myself.
You're about to face a tough enemy, investigations or requirements and whatnot. After completing the higher challenge, you face the ultimate test, Nightmare. When Nightmare difficulty will be intense, come back when you reach the recommended score. Hey special guy, what's up? You're looking pretty serious. Did something come to you or what? Don't tell me you also think those illusions are caused by the miasma. What a coincidence, great minds think alike and all that, huh? I suspected it for a while. The mental damage and hallucinations we experienced in the Lemnian Hollow mesh, the findings of Hans' research on the Lemnian miasma's characteristics. It's just that we haven't had the data to prove it yet. Until about 10 minutes ago, we were detecting special ether signals near the center of the hollow, with frequencies very similar to those of miasma. But to know exactly what those signals are pointing to, to investigate the hollow in person. If if it really is miasma, then based on the signals from the out concentration appears to be quite high and the extreme dangerous. I'll take point on this one. I've got some experience dealing with this kind of filth. Chen Shift. Thank you so much. I'll get in touch with someone right away and get someone to assist you in the investigation. You don't have to do that. I just spoke with WGV and I with the Hollow is generating emotions by using the mental energy of those who entered it. Every additional person we have going in will raise the risk level. I'll scout the situation there first, then we can send in a joint squad afterwards. Alright, let's follow Ishan Shifu's special guide. If you're ready, go ahead and head out with Ishan Shifu. Let's go. Time to investigate. Start investigation. Hill graph Wait, this white hollow looks.
Just a bit of ringing in my ears. Maybe I'm too tired.
Isn't this the handhold? The one that's. Yeah, this is the handhold.
What a nuisance.
This one might help us with our research on the area. Let's take it.
As expected, there's quite a bit of miasma here. But something about it feels unfamiliar when I touch it.
Unfamiliar?
I think I can overcome the miasma's influence, and maybe even make this energy work in my favor.
You're amazing. You actually managed to use the miasma to your advantage.
It feels more like something trying to imitate real miasma. Once I saw through that, its effects weren't hard to take off. The technique isn't that complicated. You should try it yourself sometime.
You've got to teach me that later, Shifu.
The data pulse set up. Data pulse should activate once the bell sticks around for a while. Let's get this done.
We can set up the data pile here. If I stand close enough, I should be able to activate it.
Yin and Yang converge.
What? That was so
The gate
random.
ahead is clogged with miasma. Shifu, It's safer if we fall back and regroup first.
Okay, we'll do as you say. Strange miasma, a bizarre realm. We've had enough of oddities for one day. Let's head back and figure out our next step.
Welcome back. Thanks to Ishan Shifu's investigation, the technical team has managed to finish the calculations for the hollow environmental data. Near where you were, there's a spot with a particularly high concentration of ether. Looking at the observation map written by the data Powell, there's a faint humanoid shadow lying on the ground. This is the ether concentration zone. We believe this could be the source of the miasma you encountered. In other words, that's the core of the hollow. At first we thought the hollow figure like Penny lying on the ground after being knocked out by corruption, but then we then ruled out the possibility after we realized that the figure is only half a height according to the data we have. If you want to get to the bottom of this, we'll need you to assist us coordinate the investigation. Eliminating the core material should give us the chance to lift the divine solution. The field vehicle is ready and you can head out anytime. Okay. One around this time. I'm starting to wonder if Zhao is somehow in the hollow.
The weather's nice today. Awaiting. I'll eradicate. The weather's nice today. Maybe we could catch a movie together.
Oh shoot, no, I wanted to change characters. Oh well.
Calm down. Temper yourself. Leave it to me. Ride the wind.
The Krampus decryption plugin. Supposedly, it's great for cracking door controls. I want to see if it actually works.
We can set up the data pile here. If I stand close enough, I should be able to activate it.
Now get stand. Flow like water. Move like wind.
This pile's up and running. Let's fire up the next one. This pile's up and running. Let's fire up the next one.
observation data piles are running stable. Let's head to the next area.
Senior! Looks like a clue. Let's bag it for now. The energy field's unusual. We need to take out all enemies quickly.
Crush the attack! What the heavens? Shatter the peak! Frost strike! No more shadows! Fear rock! Radiant cloud! Gotcha!
All clear. But I bet we can do it even faster next time.
One strike won't do? Try several.
These miasma crystals keep releasing more miasma. Hurry, let's crush them.
Blade knows my heart. Easy. There's nothing to fear. Gotcha. There's nothing to fear.
Ugh, finally got rid of all the miasma.
We need to hurry, or we won't make it to morning practice.
Strong enemy incoming. Eyes up.
Flame! Become one! Become one! Oh, one strike! Flame strike! Curse! All evil! Falling star! Fortify! Icy edge! Victory in one strike! Destroy all!
That takes care of everything. Nice job.
For now. For sword training, if one strike won't do, try several. Evil fiends. Frost spreads. I cut through the darkness. Flame strike. The Qingming's might. Rend the heavens! Free as the skies. I go where the blade goes. Will becomes the sword. Moves the blade. The sword brings victory. A clean sweep. All evil. Victory in one strike. Don't underestimate them. Flame strike. Shining edge. Reality and illusion. Fearful frost. Curse. All evil. Frost glistens. Victory in one strike. What the heavens? Iron seeds and frozen I'll treat everyone to tong soy later. Good work, everyone.
The filth has been cleansed.
Investigators affected by the beta power remains just as strong. If my deduction is correct, this miasma zone is just the hallucination space of this little bunny, and the poor material we dealt with earlier is nothing more than one of the inner demons. If you're not monitoring that special hallucination using ether well, while it corrupts the mind like miasma, unlike miasma, it isn't liquid in form and doesn't just spread in specific areas. Instead, the ether moves through the air at speeds exceeding 300 meters per second. As such, it permeates every corner of the hollow while it's free of sound. It moves at high speeds. Yes, initially thought the hallucination-inducing ether particles were being scattered rapidly by some powerful force. However, analysis of the ether particles from earlier investigations showed they are simply ordinary ether incapable of corrupting the mind. This means that something else is causing the illusions and appears to be colorless and formless, unlike anything we've seen before. After learning about the situation, our superiors are considering terminating this investigation. It seems we've truly entered a maze with no way out. Zianagi and Nansen struggle to process this disheartening conclusion, a loud reporting brings out when the hand operative enters to debrief them. Officers, I have a report. The hero found unconscious during the investigation has been identified as Down, a member of the Krampus Compliance Authority. As per protocol, three civilians will enter the hall first and then return to their homes, but given who she is, because she doesn't want to be hired by hand, that's why I didn't want to tell anyone. I see. In that case, let's get her treated properly and have her people pick her up. Deputy Chief Yanagi, but she's a Krampus, shouldn't we interrogate her? No, like I said, just get her treated properly and have Tops pick her up. The Papago investigation has already stalled. While resources including questioning of Special Guide and agent instead, it will only make it harder to move the operation forward. The hand operative slips off the tail between the legs, leaving everyone else standing there in awkward silence. I apologize for losing motion back there. Well, don't worry, Hand will not give that little bunny any trouble. Let's all be tired, so let's take a break for now. Everyone scatters reluctantly, still in trouble, but maze. You are pondering the issues that's coming towards you. Sorry to trouble you with another investigation, but we discovered the anomaly itself part of our group. As everyone was busy investigating the miasma like zone, we haven't had the chance to share this until now. Now that the investigation's at another dead end, all I can do is hope for some useful clues there. Honestly, I'm just grasping at straws here. Even if we find no intel or clues there, suppressing either anomaly in this area should reduce Papago's overall ether levels, and might even weaken its hallucinatory effects on us. I think it's worth a shot. Alright, leave it to me. Just reply to a few messages now. Okay, so I think I'm going to pause my stream here for now because I have to go walk my dog soon. I will hopefully be back later tonight to continue on the rest of this event. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye.